phone booths. They used to be an ordinary amenity, but not anymore. Nowadays, they have a different kind of clientele. The spiritual kind. That's right, I'm talking about ghosts, and not the friendly sort. This place is crawling with ghosts. Today we're here in York. We're discovering all the ghostly stories that York has to offer. I'm standing in front of York Tower. Unfortunately, we can't get to the top, where I believe a lady jumped to her death after her husband deserted her. I do believe there's a headless horseman somewhere. I think there's several ghosts of babies. So you just can't move for ghosts. We're in the Golden Fleece, the Golden Lion's around the corner.
Right.
And we are sat behind what I believe to be a real life skeleton. Well, I mean, I think the pub has been here since forever. So the ghosts are as old as the pub. And there's a little child ghost, apparently by the entrance as you come in. That's terrifying. A kid just hiding behind the door, especially one that's not alive. There's also One-Eyed Jack that haunts the rooms upstairs. Now I think he's called One-Eyed Jack because he lost one eye in a ping pong accident, table tennis.
At this very bar?
At this very bar. It was further down the back there. He was playing ping pong with Two-Eyed Steve. But this one time, Jack, well he was just Jack then, he actually beat Two-Eyed Steve, and Two-Eyed Steve was so enraged, he whacked the ping pong ball right into Jack's eye. He's still here as a ghost, yeah. He's got an eye patch though, so some people think he's a pirate, but he's not, he's just a ping pong world champion.
So you think you're seeing just a normal pirate?
You do? Well, yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, people have been in this pub and they said that they thought it was like some cosplay event going on for Pirates of the Caribbean. Didn't realise the whole pub was full of ghosts. Couldn't move for ghosts. It's not, exactly, there's nobody in, but you just like can't move for pirate ghosts. And they're using it as a ploy to like say, hey, we're one of the most wanted pubs in England, like you should come in and like check out our ghosts. But you go, that sounds amazing, let's go in and check the ghosts out, and then you get here and then you're like, can't get in there, it's too busy.
Stowed off?
Stowed off, absolutely stowed off, chocker fucking block, yeah, you can't get moved. Never get to the bar, but really, all you need to do is just walk in a straight line because everything is ephemeral and you can walk straight through it. So nobody thinks that because they just look in and go, oh, there's a pirate party on.
Forget it.
Forget it, yeah.
So, in this hotel, we have a bathroom that's a little bit shit. I'll be honest, look in there, it's dark, stingy. There might be ghosts, I don't know. But let's have a look in here, where there almost definitely is ghosts in here. This thing, it's built for ghosts. It's fucking built for ghosts. And if you look in, very, what? Well, I was told there would be ghosts and I'll be making a complaint because there's not. Well, the rest of the room's pretty basic. Oh. There might be a ghost in that chimney, but I probably don't think so. It's just your regular old room.
A regular disappointing bedroom would have been fantastic, but that's not what we ended up with. In fact, our room seemed to be haunted. I found myself throughout the night screaming in my sleep. I woke up several times. I felt everything. I was being attacked by a ghost. Although I spent much of the night crying out for help, it seemed as though no one else could hear us, like we were the only guests in the hotel. It was a long and torturous night. There was also a disturbing lack of biscuits with the tea and coffee making facilities. Either a ghost had stolen them, or they'd forgot to lay them out. Either way, I was concerned and unable to decide which of the two was worse. I'm headed to the unnamed room in the old lodge in Malton, although I don't know how to find it because there's no room number. Could it be this one? That's a cupboard. How do we get there?
Opposite room 8.
Oh, where's room 8?
Where is room 8, by the way?
Down the corridor here, first staircase.
Okay, thank you. There are 2 rooms here with no room numbers on the doors. Kate, this is room 8, and I'm told the room we're looking for is opposite room 8. Now this door here is opposite room 8. It's all right. It was just one of the patrons of the room. Wow, this is quite a room.
This is the master suite. Actually, this room was Anne Boleyn's own room when she used to visit here. When her and Henry VIII were summer vacationing up north, she bathed. She used to take long walks in that garden, the very garden. She had a dog. She used to take long walks there. She did use this actual bathtub. You can just imagine her hair cascading over the back there. Probably getting dressed in front of this very mirror, you know, and then potentially taking a shit in this latrine. We did notice a latch on the outside of the door. So what we did notice when we came in was an aura of small children being locked in this room for being little shitheads. So we did feel that as soon as we walked in the room. This is being bricked up, probably in Victorian era, but you can just imagine what it was like without all these bricks, with the fire roaring built up and the big 4-poster bed. Now they did trash everything and paint the whole room grey. Obviously it would have been just bare wood, which would have been brilliant. That's obviously electric. That wouldn't have been a thing. If you come over this way, this has been turned into a shower. Back in the day, Anne Boleyn probably used this as a walk-in wardrobe, where all her mink and fur sables would have been. And then this was at one point a secret passageway to Henry VIII's chamber. It's now been made into a closet, but you would never know.